Hi, I'm Jeremiah Kraniak, Artistic Director and Conductor of the Saginaw Choral Society in Saginaw, Michigan. I'm thrilled to be partnering with your DuPage Symphony Orchestra to bring you this series of short pre-concert videos. During these videos, we'll talk a little bit about the composers, we'll talk about the music and the things that you should be listening for, and we might talk a bit of gossip as well. So, grab a seat and join us as we explore the music of the orchestra.
In the heart of the English countryside, a musical genius was born whose compositions would capture the essence of a nation, and over time he would come to express the heart and soul of England for the entire world to experience. This is the story of Ralph Vaughan Williams. Ralph Vaughan Williams was born on October 12, 1872 in Down Ampney, England. The third child of Arthur and Margaret Vaughan Williams, he displayed an early affinity for music. His father, an ordained vicar, died suddenly in 1875, when Ralph was just 2 years old. He studied piano and composition at the Royal College of Music, where he was influenced by renowned English composers such as Hubert Parry and Charles Villiers Stanford. During World War I, Vaughan Williams served as a medical orderly in France. The horrors of war deeply affected him, and inspired his pastoral symphony, a haunting reflection on the emotional scars of conflict.
He was enlisted New Year's Eve in 1914 and was posted 2 years later. During his time in the ambulance service, Vaughan Williams witnessed firsthand the horrors of war, and it only got worse in the spring of 1918 when Germany launched the renewed Spring Offensive. Although legend has it his Third Symphony was inspired by the war, when he heard a bugle player play the interval of a seventh instead of an octave.
Vaughan Williams was passionate about preserving England's folk traditions. He ventured into the countryside, collecting and transcribing folk songs that would later infuse his compositions with a distinctive English sound.
One of my favorite things to imagine is a young Vaughan Williams walking through English villages yelling, "Bring me your old people." And they did. Old women and old men came to Vaughan Williams and he said, "Sing me the songs of your childhood." And they sang folk songs that they had heard growing up as youth. And Vaughan Williams created a historical collection of English folk songs that represented the heart and soul of the country. And it was so genuine. It really, truly was remarkable.
Ralph Vaughan Williams' love for his homeland found expression in a myriad of his works. From the beautiful musical depictions of the English landscape in The Lark Ascending to the direct use of folk songs in English Folk Song Suite, he diligently worked to preserve English culture in a post-war world. However, soon the world was launched into the Second World War, and Vaughan Williams was forced to witness the cruelty of humanity again. In an effort to boost morale and uplift spirits, he composed the prelude on an old carol tune, which became a symbol of hope during the darkest days. In the post-war era, Ralph Vaughan Williams composed the sublime Fantasia on a Theme by Thomas Tallis, a work of profound spirituality that resonates with intricate harmonies played by double-string orchestras. As he grew older, Vaughan Williams continued to compose prolifically, creating 9 symphonies, numerous choral works, and operas that explore the depths of human emotion. But it's his 9th symphony that stands out as a tour de force of emotion and passion. As his last symphony, it was originally planned as a tone poem on the story of Tess of the D'Urbervilles. From the rising theme in the brass to the non-traditional incorporation of saxophones, the 9th Symphony holds your attention at every turn. Vaughan Williams' music is often characterized by a mix of traditional and modern elements, combining modal scales and tonalities that are often ambiguous. A true Englishman, his style reflects a deep connection to nature with lush harmonies and pastoral themes. But It is his folk-like melodies that truly showcase the English heritage. His musical legacy endures through his timeless compositions that paint a vivid portrait of England's landscape, history, and soul. A musical journey that began in the English countryside reached across the globe, touching hearts and reminding us of the power of music to transcend time and place. A true visionary whose music lives on, Ralph Vaughan Williams captured the essence of a nation and the beauty of the human spirit despite conflict and tribulation. We hope you've enjoyed this short musical journey. If you'd like more experiences like this, please reach out to your DuPage Symphony Orchestra managing personnel. Let them know what you'd like to hear, and thank them for bringing you the opportunity to experience live music.